What's up, Libra? This is Jesse with 44 Astro with a general tarot reading for the energies leading up to the new moon coming on September 14th. This will be a new moon in Virgo at 21 degrees 59 seconds Virgo. It will be in the 14th mansion of the moon. I will put a image up so you can read about the 14th mansion of the moon. It's good for moving, good for finding new love, good for healing, but you can read about it and see what it's good for and what it's not good for. It's one of the better houses, I would say, for accomplished thing. It's really going to be good for the fact that the moon, is in Virgo, conjunct the sun, creating a transiting kite, and I'll put a picture of it up, what a kite looks like and what the aspects will look like on this go-round. A kite literally looks like a kite. It's a big grand trine, 2 sextiles on the end with an opposition going through the middle. If you watch my video on how to read a natal chart, when I read my natal chart, I have a kite. It's pretty clear what it looks like. And what's good about a kite is you can fly high with a kite. But the reason you can is because that opposition in the middle, it makes a point of tension to where it forces you to have to work on something in your life, specifically an initiation between that balance of that opposition. And it will activate that grand trine in that sextile. And it will help you accomplish, good things in your life. Because if you have just good aspects in your chart, you're probably not going to accomplish much because everything's going to be kind of easy and you're not going to be motivated. Because the average person, when things are easy, it gets comfortable and doesn't really get motivated. Or at least they don't accomplish up to what they probably could. Once you have stuff like oppositions, conjunctions, and squares, they will basically force and promote you to have to work hard. Okay? And the grand trine will be in Earth. So even though this kite will be anchored with Neptune and Pisces, which is very dreamy, confusing energy, that grand trine in Earth that'll be a part of it will keep it grounded and practical. And so it will be, because the moon and sun are going to be in Virgo, and they will be conjunct, it's going to be you could be getting psychic messages first off. And they could just be coming to you, with the moon and Neptune touching, even artistic visions, things like that, being really artistic and bringing that to light, to fruition. And it's because it's in Virgo, it's going to be very good to meticulously plan things out, like make a plan for something. It'd be a really good time to break things down and really make a detailed plan for something. For Libra Ascendant, it will be in, it's going to be in your 11th or 12th house. So that's going to be psychic ability, 12th house for sure. You could be learning, unconscious things and bringing them to the forefront and bringing them and healing them, that type of thing. And if it's the 11th house, it's going to be your place in the social collective and what you can provide to the collective. So you may be trying to figure that out. And that could even be something that could be artsy, like I said, because Neptune and the moon are involved. It will also have Pluto involved in Capricorn. And then we'll have Uranus and Jupiter conjunct on the other part of the grand trine in Taurus. So it's going to be very practical. It's going to be very driven towards a plan, a practical plan, whatever your dreams are. And look, dreams can be nightmares right now. But, with Neptune touching the moon, depending on what the house that is for you, and if that's transiting anything in your natal chart, it could be giving you bad dreams. Definitely could be. But, you could be bringing them to reality. But it's about making it right there. It's making a practical plan because it's Earth. And Earth will balance out that Neptune confusing Piscean energy. A new start is coming, new moon. Well, Libra, looks like you got a new start coming. We're going to see what it's about. Looks like some kind of healing's taking place, or a wish. A wish and starting something new, no doubt, because this is right there. And I think your question is about something new. It could be, I wouldn't necessarily say this is a relationship, but it can be. It could be explosive sexual energy. For sure it can be. This is having established, you establish in whatever it is that you do and what you show the world. And this is a wish. It could be healing in some way. It could be healing. It's a great mansion for healing. Virgo and Pisces, the both ends of where that kite's going to be are all about healing. That's what that axis is about, healing themselves and others. The question could be about a wish, about starting some kind of new project, something you're very passionate about, something that makes you happy, fulfills you, something that you're established in, something that you've shown that you can do and that you're successful in. And maybe it's like you've worked in a specific field and done something for a long time, or been interested in something and basically didn't even realize, and you became an expert. Now you're going to start your own business around that, whatever that may be. Maybe you've become an expert on something and you're going to make YouTube videos about it, or you're going to, create an online business or create a brick and mortar store, sell stuff online, anything like that. I mean, nowadays it pretty much has to be online if you want to have a successful business. But not all things, I guess, would have to be like that, especially if you're making things with your hands or art in any way. But it looks like it's a wish about healing, a new start after a healing, or a new start after a wish coming true. And it looks like your wish is about doing something that you're passionate about. This is your current path. You have the Two of Rods, Temperance, which is going to be guidance or balance or patience, with the Page of Cups, some kind of offer. It's like you're waiting for an offer. Whatever you're establishing, maybe you're getting back on the job market, or maybe you're trying to get back out in the love scene. But I don't really see a lot of relationship cards here, but we'll clarify and make sure. But it looks like you're waiting for an offer, or there's going to be an offer coming in. And your wish could have something to do with that offer, something you worked hard on, something you're trying to sell, maybe something, or just what you're trying to do in the world. Whatever this new creation is, it's a wish, or it's some kind of healing. It could be emotional healing, psychological healing, that type of thing. It looks like emotional healing, if anything. This looks like something that you created, and you're waiting patiently for offers on it. It could be something artistic, like I said, but it's a new start of coming. Maybe you've recently realized something about yourself that you're really good at. And like now you're realizing that maybe you can sell it in some way, or it's something that people want, and you're patiently waiting for the right offer, or the right opportunity to bring it forth. This is the other path you can choose. Some Libras may be on that path that I just said. Some Libras may be on this path, and some may have a choice between both. I mean, this is a general reading. You got the Knight of Swords rushing forward quickly, rushing forward into, these two are walking together. It's movement here. The Eight of Cups is walking away, but they're walking toward each other. And the Queen of Cups is facing away from them. So it's almost like, if you're cusp Scorpio, or you have, and the Knight of Swords could be you, right? You could be running after this individual, or this type of contentment, this kind of energy. She has a wonderful chalice. It could be there's something in between. It could be maybe this person left you, or hasn't seen you, or this could just be the objective that you're after. And they're walking away, and you're just chasing them, or they're chasing you, right? You walked away, and your back's facing them, and they're just chasing you, or you're chasing them. You're chasing whoever this water sign is, or if the water sign's you. If you're cusp Scorpio or something like that, which means you should probably watch Scorpio too. Shameless plug. But yeah, that's another path. It looks like, and it could just be, looks like a blending of emotional. It's like leaving emotional energy and getting more into the intellectual. When you put the cards together, it's more of like an intellectual pursuit, like you're walking toward being more intellectual and less emotional. If it's both aspects of yourself. But if it's an individual, it looks like somebody's chasing you, or you're chasing someone. So if it was a relationship, like maybe somebody chose to walk away of a relationship. If it's court cards, even if it's just a friend. This is the advice. This is, understanding the give and take in things. And then this Knight is giving, and the Chariot is moving forward. Victory. But it also, it could be an actual vehicle too. But I would say in this situation, and it could be like travel. Maybe this new opportunity has to do traveling. Maybe you're going to get some kind of job offer that involves, you traveling around. Maybe you're about to be like a traveling photographer, or like one of those writer. They write, or they do like video vlogs for resorts and stuff like that, and they get to go visit them for free. And a vacation vlogger, or a vacation what do they call them? Person that reviews them. I'm trying to think of the word. I mean, that'd be a cool job. No doubt, I'd love to do that for a job. Doing editorials like on resorts and like vacations, or just doing it on your own, just like a travel vlogger, and you get all kind of free places to go just because you're reviewing them. Turns out you're really good at it. Could be something like that. Could be you're paid to travel in general. It's going to be about, there's going to be a give and take involved, and you may be the one that's receiving, you may be the one giving, and you may have to travel to do it. And that's the opportunity. That's what's the job that's being offered, or the thing of value that's being offered to you, because it's saying a new start is coming. And it looks like it has to do with work, for sure. And even in the outcome, you have a travel card too. You have the Six of Swords. It's a message about traveling. This could be two kids. Maybe you have a couple kids and you're traveling, and maybe they have to travel with you. It could be a message. These could be messages coming in, about your travel. about how you have to travel to work or move for this new job, and maybe the new start is moving to a new home. I don't really see a home card here specifically, but it doesn't mean that's not what it is. And it could just be moving, you know, and he's moving from rough waters to calm waters there. And like I said, if you're maybe moving away from your emotions in this situation and more toward the intellectual and logical is what's going to bring that type of peace or that kind of balance in yourself. If you're on that path, if you're on this path over here, you're just waiting for that offer. Maybe you're waiting for that job offer and or waiting for that offer for your home so you can buy another home, that type of thing. Some kind of offer coming in that's going to give you a big change, and this is your wish. You want this. Some kind of healing or some kind of wish. I mean, it could be kids. You got 3 pages in here. Could be you work with kids. And that's the opportunity in the job, that you have to work with kids. Like you're going to go run a daycare in a different state or something like that. Or it's like an after-school program, be a teacher. It could be anything like that. Yeah, it's work. This definitely looks like work. Because I put the, right here on the main thing to clarify it, and bam, you got works. 3 of Pentacles in this deck. So it's, looks like work. Change and work. It's the 2. This card never likes to focus. This specific card, I don't know if it's the colors or what, it just does not like to focus. It's the Lord of Change, the 2 of Pentacles, but it's harmonious change in this deck. And then the Princess of Cups. It's going to make you happy. Going to move forward. Princess of Cups could be a kid too, like I said. It could be another kid. Princess of Cups. Generally it's sweet, emotional, like poetic type energy, It's just really going to be like fulfilling for you, whatever it is, if it is that you're working with children. Because it looks like a lot of cards, pages, and princesses definitely could be working with kids, and you're just waiting for that offer. Maybe you're established in that, and that's what you do. But it may not be that. It could just be all these messages and all these new opportunities being offered to you. It's going to be emotional and new emotional fulfillment, new intellectual stimulation, a new passion that led to this new career. All those things. It's a new start, though. New beginnings for you. Nothing wrong with that. It looks like a good one. Looks like travel, though. Looks like you're going to be traveling with this new start. No doubt about that. I don't know why the nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I guess I really don't focus on the bottom of the deck too much, but maybe you were worried about it, and now you know the offer's coming in. Again, you got another card of movement. Knight of Wands in this deck. He's definitely moving forward. See, he's definitely moving forward, and this could be working for a big company. Could be on social media too, because you got the Hierophant here. You're waiting for an offer from a big company, or just from a company in general, from a school, something like that. Could be whatever you do. Could be from a church too. Maybe you're a youth minister, something like that. If you're into that kind of thing. The Hierophant not wanting to focus. No. Then you have Strength. This is like, from the top to the bottom, full of strength. The moon and the sun together. The root chakra to the crown chakra. Great strength. The Lord of great strength. Yeah, it looks like you're waiting for a big offer to move. It's an offer to move. Like it could be like a mortgage company or something like that too. But whatever this offer coming in, it's from a large company, large organization, some kind of large entity. Could be social media too. You're waiting for some kind of offer for what you do on social media. Some kind of big sale, some kind of deal you're about to close. Looks like it's divinely guided and orchestrated. It's saying that you've been being patient, waiting for it. You're just waiting for it's like you already know it's coming, but it's like you're still waiting for it. But the outcome looks like travel. It looks like it's going to be part of the deal, that you're going to have to move or travel in some way, but it's going to be a good opportunity, though. Over here, it looks like a relationship for sure, like on this other path that some Libras may be on. because you got, truce, which means, there may have been fighting or in some way. Maybe one walked away from the other, whether you walked away from them or they walked away from you, or they're chasing you or you're chasing them. There was the relationship was a lot of work. It felt heavy. It was an oppressive type love. You felt controlled maybe in some way. But you came to peace with it, even though you may have walked away. Or maybe you're trying to save your relationship because it feels oppressive, because it's, oppression. You're trying to find a truce in this oppression of love, or you're trying to find, rest after an oppressive love situation. And it could be that you're facing away from them and they're chasing you, or vice versa. You walked away, they're chasing you, or you're chasing them. The advice has to do with give and take. Some kind of offer coming in and looking like you have to travel. And if it was in a relationship, right, maybe you're deciding on moving. Maybe y'all live together. If you're trying to save your relationship, you're debating on whether y'all should move. Maybe the influences around you aren't the best. So y'all want to separate from them. Yeah, whatever this move is fated. And, it's got to do with lovers, too. So, yeah, when you get this card on the advice, it's fated. I don't care which path you're on as Libra. I think moving is what's going to happen for either of you. Whatever the situation is, whichever one of the paths you're on. Yep, it's fortune. So it's fated. The move is fated, or the movement is fated. And you got the water sign again. This is the Knight of Cups instead of the Queen of Cups. This one screams Cancer, though, this card. And then you got the Lovers. So yeah, and it could be new love coming in once you move. You may find love. It may be that you love your job, whatever the new thing is. Maybe you love working with children, that type of thing. And whenever this new move brings new love, you leave that oppressive love and you find new love, and it could be love with a water sign again. Unless you're the water sign, and you may be a Libra that's cuffed Scorpio or had water in your chart, and you meet another water sign or someone that has a lot of water in their chart. And that's who you fall in love with when you make this move or this change. But it looks like either path you're having to leave or move in some way. Could you be moving forward, moving, like literally moving house. Could be moving state, could be moving country, could be just moving jobs, any of that. But it's going to lead to, looks like it's going to lead to new love, whether that be in a romantic relationship or just of your life in general, or what you do. The outcome has the Magus. So it's your creation. You have everything you need. Nope. You have everything you need with the Magus to move forward. The Knight of Swords. And that could definitely be you again. You had the Knight of Swords up there in that other path, and they're both fast moving quickly, moving forward. Success. This is just all kind of success in this deck. It's literally called success. So whatever it is, you're moving forward and you're going to be successful. It's a nice reading, Libra. Looks like you got some kind of new start coming. Looks like that was your wish too. You want a fulfilling change. You want a change in work. But it looks like it's also going to, for some of you, maybe a change in love. And it could be both, work and love. That you go to new work, you find new love. It could be that type of thing. But either way, change is coming, and change for the better. No doubt about that. A new start. All right, please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting. It does help the algorithm for YouTube if you do those things. It'll share it more or recommend it more for people, and then I can get more views. And that's a shameless plug, right? But need more subscribers so I can actually make it worth the time I'm putting into this. I'm putting in 3 days to make these 12 videos and edit them and everything. It's a lot of work to do it. I don't mind doing it, but it is still a lot of effort. And I'm just trying to at least make it worthwhile and get it up there so I can really start putting some content into it. But either way, you don't have to like and comment, subscribe if you don't want to. Just the view. I'm grateful for you to be here, Libra. And either way, I wish you a happy new moon.